Ball is in there with Packer, they spin it out, there's Aitchison, long pass out wide, it's been taken, and it is scored! Jess Breach goes over, her first try of this Six Nations campaign. 2 minutes on the clock, England up, Katie Daly-McLean.
Yeah, I think England needed to score there. Brian touched on it, but they made a mess of that scrum to start off with. But again, we've seen England's power game. You saw Sarah Byrne on that edge. Great tackle by Rigoni. We know she'll put her body on the line, but that girl, Jess Breach, here again playing out the back, the moving the ball well. And to be honest, with this Sarah Byrne, you think she's in here, but a great chop tackle there, gets her on the ground, and then England just recycle the ball so well. It's moved again. Italy are so tight. It's a little mispass, and England is one of three that could have walked that in there. But it all came from that original mistake by Italy, and they need to exit better in this next restart.
They showed a lot of discipline there, didn't they, Katie? Making sure that the runs were timed, they kept the depth and they kept the width.
Well, what a kick from Holly Aitchison. Well, it's Vittoria Facchini who gets the ball in, takes it reasonably short towards the front. And Facchini gets in there as well. You can see at the back there, Guy as well. And they're just trying to get through that maze of white shirts and find their way. There it is. This is good from Italy. Could they strike back?
They need to get the ball to the back.
It is a little bit stuck, and you see Packer is just tracking that ball. They're going round towards the other side. Is it going to be a try? Yes! It's Tornesi who goes over. Italy have done to England what they have done to so many others, and look what it means.
First try in the last 5 games, I'm told. And, well, it wasn't as well worked and as clean as it might have been. I thought at one point Maui Packer was going to get in rain. That didn't get ball to the back, but they had enough cohesion to make sure eventually they got over the line, and all credit to them.
I think what they've done really nicely there, you can see them just swing round, they lose, England's pack ends up on the wrong side of the ball, and for me, like Brian, you've just touched on there, they recycle that ball really, really well.
Because normally you throw to the front and it's much more difficult to drive over there, 'cause it's easier because the touchline is a defender for the defending line out, but they have managed to get round that first try in 5 games.
Beyer is 21 years old. The crossfield kick comes in by Aitchison. Breach is there waiting. She pops the ball back into Dow. Glorious. Wonderful communication between wing and fullback, and England strike back.
Yeah, what a lovely little kick that is. You could see, we can hear in the commentary box, because we're quite high up, the amount of width England had. And again, 3 or 4 players out there. Holly Aitchison chose to take the crossfield kick rather than kind of go through the hands. Very well executed in it. It's a lovely bit of skill for Jess Breach there. You know, she knows where the touchline is. You see the overthrow in the line out, and that's where it all starts from. Italy just not getting their drill right. And once England get that momentum, once they're on the front foot, it's so difficult. Here we've got players queuing up, but nice. Jess Breach gets up, holds her feet, and it's a lovely little support line from Abby Dowder. There's nothing Italy can do there, but again, similar to what we saw last weekend, we've got to start slowing England's ball down.
It is. I'd like to go back to that run by Sarah Byrne. I know it was an overthrow by Italy, but when you see her, you saw her just on the right wing beforehand. She's a multifaceted player, and she's very powerful. And when you get that sort of dynamism, and you get the defence on the back foot, the rest, as they say, if you keep the discipline, should follow.
Yeah, as much as there was so much joy from the England camp off the back of that big win against Scotland last week. Of course, that was the first game they played since losing the World Cup final. And they're building now towards a home World Cup in 2025. And whilst we talk about their dominance, the last World Cup they won in 2014, and that is a dominant scrum, I can tell you that. Aitchison to Ema. McDonald with the show and go. Still McDonald going! She's going to finish that. She doesn't need anyone with her. Claudia McDonald, her 3rd try in this Six Nations campaign, from the woman who ultimately was told her rugby career was over by the doctors, until she got a phone call when she was ready to take up her office job in the city. And they said, actually, you're going to be okay. Play on. And I think everyone in rugby is very happy about that.
Play on, play on. Well, first starts, very powerful England scrum. The referee did well there to let play go on, actually.
on this though, and for me, the way Claudia plays is always ball in two hands, and this is what makes the difference there. The reason she gets through that half gap is because she's got ball in two hands, which makes the defender think. As soon as you make defenders think, it means that you've got that little bit of edge, and then obviously with her pace, and we know she started her international life as a 9, and now she's absolutely thriving on the wing.
Well, Aitchison was close there with that conversion. And Baratin is just desperately trying to hold that up and disrupt the ball. Aldcroft again. Big run forward this time by O'Donnell. Packer gathers, Aitchison, Carson with the soft hands then to Ema. It's Sarah Byrne again, out to McDonald. And it's McDonald who goes over. She's going to get the bonus point try.
What a brilliant line by Sarah Byrne. It's the sort of line you expect a fullback to make, isn't it? And yet she does it from tight head probably. I love Sarah Byrne. What a great player.
I mean, she's spent a lot of time in this 32 minutes in that wide channel. But again, it comes from the speed of ball. Great clear, I think, by Marley Packer in that way. And then just the hands. England are starting to play one out. You know, Italy have got defenders. Not a lot of connection. But what a great decision from a tight head as well.
I mean, it's one thing standing in the outside channel, and it's another thing doing the thing properly when you get to the outside channel.
Well, it was McDonald with the finish, but we have to say Sarah Byrne has been everywhere. Already racked up 56 metres after 5 carries.
She's straight through.
No doubt enjoying her experience in the Red Roses shirt. As Aldcroft now comes away, you can just see her looking like a racehorse starting to gallop away. Hurd.
Ripped
That one's gone forwards. They're saying it was stripped, so there's no knock on. Out now to Breach, looking for try number 5. Can she touch it down? Yes! A great finish by Saracens' Jess Breach. She managed to get that ball down, and good work by the referee as well.
Still a bit of work to do, wasn't there, even though it looked as though she had a clean outside break. And good spatial awareness there to realise where she was around the try line and get the ball down.
Come from this lady again, Hancher. It was a poor kick by Rigatoni. Claudia O'Donnell makes a really good return, and then Sarah Byrne again, offload to Zoe Aldcroft, who I thought has been very good for this first half, just gone about our work. You think here potential knock on, but referee is talking, it's stripped. And then again, it's just basics done well. Abby Dowd does a very good job of straightening, attracting.
But overall, it will be the Red Roses happier. Half-time, England 27, Italy 5. Going to require a little bit of patience here from England because the Italian defence has been strong. Aitchison then to Hurd, still Hurd, and she's over! Tatiana Hurd, a second try in an England shirt. And the whole of Franklin's Gardens is dancing again.
Impressive continuity by England there, and powerful from Tatiana Hurd. No more than England deserve, actually, but the thing is, the good thing for them is they've been made to work for it this time.
It does come from a missed tackle, but you're totally right, Brian. I think Italy were admirable in their defensive set there. It's a good little footwork, bit of contact, pre-contact from Tatiana Hurd.
But it's gone forward from an Italian hand, so England continue. Packer.
The timing's fine.
Comes out wide, Byrne there hanging out in that channel. Here comes Abby Dow. Can anyone stop her? Muzzo almost gives up. Dow touches down. That's her second of the match. And from Italy attacking down in the English 22, within about 4 phases, England go and score.
Well, Dowd realised, she looked up and thought, oh, there's a front row forward marking me. And that is going to be a mismatch. It was a mismatch, but she had to recognise it. And once she was away, no catching her.
It's a lovely little break though from Jess Breach. I don't think we're going to see it here. We see Emma Singh. And it's just that lateral speed, how quickly Jess Breach can get away. She gets a fend. Again, tries to keep the ball alive, but Baratin gets in there. And then England have done this well all day. You know, we have a big collision from Kath O'Donnell, Zoe Aldcroft. Delaney Burns probably doesn't even need to go there because the ball is so quick. And we think Rigoni stopped the play, but that girl again, Sarah Byrne, links play, doesn't hold the ball for too long, and like Brian, you've touched on there, a lovely little mismatch and an easy run-in for Abby Dow.
That one looks good. And England steal. And look at this, straighten up by Hurd. Here comes Dow, this would be a hat-trick, and she's off. Flying down the near side, there's Murzo, there's the step, Dow to finish. Welcome to the Abby Dow show. She worked that really nicely down the wing. She knew when the women were coming to chase her down. Nice step, nice finish.
Well, let's have a look who made the scoring pass, or one of the scoring passes inside.
I don't think you have an assist column in that stats there, Brian, but came from Marley Packer originally, good rip, she's been in that breakdown, but yeah, there was that girl Sarah Byrne, hit good straight in by Tatiana Hurd, and to be honest, I thought Abby Dow could have kept going down that touchline, but it's safe, isn't it? She comes back off that left foot, and
that time Delaney Burns with a big carry through the middle, and they can see the space there, almost deciding whether to pass or kick out wide. Can Breach finish it? Yes, she can. That's 9 tries now for England. Italy are exhausted. So many of them lying around on the floor, cramp, picking up injuries. But England as bright and as hungry as ever.
yeah, very, very dominant from England, and I don't think it's probably been their best performance, but like we touched on, and like you said there, Sarah, it's just England's energy. You know, Italy are starting to tire, and there, Delaney Bird's great counter at Marley Packer playing as 9. You think Lange had so many options there, she chose the kick option, and again, Jess Breach that close with the speed that we know she had. It's so, so difficult, and for the next 20 minutes, it is going to be a case of Italy just trying to hang on there and not let the score really get away from them.
Jess Breach and Abby Dow have both scored hat-tricks today. What does that mean when it comes to buying the beers? Not that they did, they're professionals, but does that work?
Well, me and both of them will have to sing a song on the bus.
Ah, I see. Well, have Italy got any fight? It's still going. That looks like it's over. Did Packer have it? She was scoring a hat-trick last week. She's keen to add to her tally. And the England captain, happy with her try. Virvas. Packer is off. She is pounding. Almost like Italy forgot to tackle her. Virvas with the lovely flat pass in the end to Craik, Wasp captain. McKenna. Aitchison, this is lovely. Out wide to Breach, who hacks on the ball. In the end, it goes out of play. And they're taking it quickly. Singh now, still going through Emma Singh, dancing out of the first tackle. 3 defenders left in her wake.
Tackle away!
Virvas gathers. Pushed out wide in the end. Tuima is there, nice and flat. Down for 4 tries! She's going to have to do more than sing on the bus now. Hanging out on the left wing is a good place to be if you are in a white shirt, and that is now 11 tries.
Handling, making hard yards, scrummaging, very, very well deserved.
Well, they're mauling now towards the whitewash. Italy, they are so tired as Packer goes over for a second. And don't discount Packer at this moment. She got a hat-trick last week within 10 minutes. She's now got 2. Spun out ball, and there you go. The clock has gone red. The English juggernaut continues to roll. They are 2 from 2 in this Six Nations. They're going to be taking on Wales next at the Arms Park in Cardiff. Wales will have their tails up. They're 2 from 2 as well. Fascinating matchup that next round will be. But it is a white day today in Northampton. Final score, England 68, Italy 5.